better and just not just try to erase everything and put in their own image?
But what Dr. Umar said it best. He said we wouldn't be talking about Kamala Harris' race if she led with policies. But she was campaigning for 7 months, and for 7 months, for 4 out of those 7 months, she didn't have her list of agendas or a list of her policies that she wanted to contribute to. If you led with policy, nobody will be talking about your race, but you want to make it about race, and then you basically handed the election over to Donald Trump because all you want to do is talk about race, and you want to pander to black folks with.
That's not the reason why she lost, but at the same time,
no, she really lost because the Mexicans went over to Donald Trump's side. They want to talk about black men and they want to talk about black women. They stayed the same. They stayed relatively the same on their voting throughout the years. What they really differentiated is the Mexicans. The Mexican women and the Mexican men switched up completely. They went from Democrats to Republicans.
Shoot, we got 20 more minutes.
Shit, we could find someone else to walk around and look at for 20 minutes.
I was looking at that's the little dorm room right there.
Okay, we ain't going down there though.
But I know that. I'm just saying, shit, you see them walking. They constantly getting out that building.
Yeah, but I ain't seen nobody.
I got you. You right.
Cute, but young.
Yeah, they all are. It's a college. So, shoot. Technically speaking, you an old dog.
Yeah, I'm past the bachelor's degree. I know I'm good.
You're supposed to be at work on your masters if you was going to get straight through.
God.
You know what I mean?
Shit, technically, I would be knowing masters by now. That's about 6 years. That'd be 24. Past masters. You talking about doctors.
No, it's just masters.
Masters, 6 years. 6 years from 18 is 24.
Yeah, but still, most people don't do it straight through like that. You're going to take some time off.
But I was about to go back to school though.
You might as well use that GI.
Yeah, when I get out of these trucks and I start managing my trucks because I'm trying to expand my fleet. The moment I get home and I got free time, I'm going to the gym and I'm going back to school. Shoot, I'm gonna try to go for petrol engineering.
Okay.
I'm from Texas. I might as well get into the oil field and it's more security and all.
Ain't no security in nothing right now, my boy. Everything just gets worse.
See, petrol engineering, the thing is, if there was no security in that, then in America, I could just go in Dubai and do it. Because that's all their money is, oil. I ain't never worried. If you got money in oil, if you got the knowledge of oil, I can travel with that shit. Go to any country with it.
Oh, no, I wasn't looking for that person. Like you say, you're supposed to look behind your back after a while.
Hell yeah.
No, it's a regular habit.
But yeah, I'm about to go back to school being petrol engineering. But I'm still be running my business. I knew I'll get, and then after I finish school, I'll get my experience and shit. And then after I got my experience, I really want to do nothing with it. I just want something to, like my mom was telling me, she was like, yeah, when business go down, you want to go back to a job. And I know for a fact I'm going to go back to like a regular trucking job just because the business failed. So I need to go back to school, get a new skill.
Smell like the trees of Jamaica.
Yup.
I mean, so you really think that Trump was a better decision than Kamala Harris?
I feel like American show Kamala was incompetent. She was stuttering up on regular questions. She giving up answers.
Trump gave great answers?
He gave more precise answers. I ain't saying they bullshit or not, but at least he ain't stutter over his words or make up some shit as he goes. That's exactly every interview Kamala had. Like she was making up some shit as she goes,
if you're in an actual interview, everyone doesn't interview great, bro. Like Donald Trump has always been a great showman. And one thing I know about people, the taller you are, and the more, you know what I'm saying, people know you, they swear you're like God's gift to earth. But he had a whole video saying, then God made Trump. That don't mess with you a little bit?
It's just arrogancy, bro. I'm not getting mad at somebody for being arrogant, bro.
I get mad at that when you supposed to be serving us. Instead, we're serving him like he's a king.
Not a single politician serve us. That's what you don't understand.
They do.
No.
And the whole thing is, I don't expect them to do too much for me, but I don't expect them to take away as much as they want just because one person. And then we have a fucking South African in our government. He's South African. And then he came from South Apartheid. He had slaves. He had servants. He had black servants to come and take care of him. And you know what his dad said? My son can't be racist because he had black servants as friends. He literally said that about Elon Musk.
Why would I care about a racist politician when they all been racist up until
No.
Racist. Joe Biden wrote
people
the
can grow.
1999
People can grow. That's is it. People can grow though. That's the only thing that's kind of annoying about what you're saying. You make it sound like people cannot grow.
No, they can't grow that much.
Yeah, you
what I
can.
know about white racist people is they hate, like they bones will shiver. Like,
but what I'm saying is the fact that if he might have been grifting back then. I don't know. I don't care.
That nigga
but
wrote
what
the
I do know,
1994 crime bill to lock up more black people. That's what Joe Biden did. I know that.
A lot of people make mistakes, bro. And the thing is, you allow this man to make so many mistakes in 2016 to 2020.
It doesn't directly affect just black people, though. It doesn't directly affect just black people. And Kamala Harris did the same thing back in the early 2000s when she was the DA of fucking San Francisco. She did the same fucking thing, locking parents up because of truancy, locking parents up because of fucking weed. Like in California when weed was legal, like, bro.
I mean, one thing about it is the Democrats ain't do a good job by having Kamala Harris as a front runner.
No,
when you really think about the fact that Hillary Clinton didn't win, I give you that. But what I'm trying to say though is to give Trump kudos for anything is asinine considering his motivation. I'm not gonna say everything he does is great, but I'll be damn so ignorant to sit here and say nothing that he's done has benefited us. It'd be very ignorant to say everything. So you think Doge is a good thing? You think Doge is they're doing a great job? That's none of my business. It is your business because let's say affect me. Let me put it this way. Let's say you chose to do the square way, like do something that both of us are not doing. We squared up and said, I'm gonna work this Fed job, and whatever kind of law thing that's supposed to happen, you're supposed to keep your job unless they have a legitimate reason to fire you. Right now, you be talking completely different, looking for a job. Yeah, but I don't have a Fed job. But the reason why you don't is because you think different, bro. And what I'm saying is you can't just think about yourself. Think about the square you. Think about people who are not like you, who, like, let's say that instead of you choosing this, you chose to say, you know what, I'm gonna do this business at the house, and you know, this is me. This is good. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, you're stuck at this job, working a Fed job, and they fire you within a year or two. The only people that seem to be getting fired is the niggas that don't have no real purpose in the government. They cutting out niggas who just wasting money getting a salary for not even working. Well, no, that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening. Everyone's getting fired. We gotta go back this way. No. What I'm saying is everyone getting fired. That's. You walk this black circle back around. Okay, I got you. I was just, checking out the pink dress. You ain't seen that pink dress? Yeah, she like 17 though. Okay. I seen. Okay. They coming from prom or some shit. I don't fucking know. That's some definitely kid. It didn't look like a kid to me, but at the same time, I wasn't looking that strongly. I had no plans of saying what's good. You feel me? Almost at Central Street on the right. Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. It's like man. So what about him trying to take over Green? What about that talk about taking over Greenland?
I have no idea what's going on with that.
You have no idea about him trying to take over Greenland?
I've heard about it, but
You heard about taking over Canada?
Yeah, no, Canada makes sense.
And taking over Canada makes sense.
Yeah, we've been funding that country for years. And we're gonna fund you for years. You might as well be a fucking state. You might as well be a state if you get all your funding from us.
They don't get all their funding from us, but I hear what you're saying.
It's a good portion of their funding they get.
So you're basically saying that
if we taking care of you, it's like if me taking care of a bitch, right? If I'm taking care of her, you might as well be at my house sucking my dick every night.
just cause she there don't mean she gonna be trying to do that for you, bro. You know that.
Shit, but at least
You know
I know
what I mean?
it might be there at my house and I can claim it instead of saying, oh yeah, that's my bitch and she outside with it.
Gotcha. Hold on one sec.
Instead of that bitch being
boy,
outside,
my nerves
and
bad,
saying
man.
That's my hope, and then that
I'll
ain't
tell you
really
that
my
much.
hope. Like that's just how I'm feeling, bro. Like, nah, fuck that. You
Man.
pay a bitch all the bitch bills, right? And she might give you a little something. She might throw a little birthday party for you every once in a while. But real talk, you just paying all the bitch bills on a regular. And maybe she suck your dick, maybe she don't. Who cares? Whatever. But